It's not a bad start. What are these? Bombs? And what is this? Water potion. Thank God. Alright, well, back into the depths we go once more. We'll just keep learning. I could go for like a banging breakfast sandwich. That'd be cool. I feel a little bit bad that we're seeing so much of the early phases over and over and over again. Motherfuckers out here eating corpses. But I have to imagine that just the, if you're like me, the potential for what can happen genuinely makes up for the fact you're like, oh, we're back at the beginning. I was like, yeah, but we could get anything. Yo, Spockers! Happy Friday to me. Very much appreciated. Incredibly kind of you. Duke, Eidolon, Arcanabite, Nicktown, Metrovator, Topage, Firenog, A Pony Ride, Jeffrey Babes, and Shanake. Recipients of 10 very generously gifted subs from Spockers. 31 gifties all time in the channel. That is, if my math checks out, a bunch. Kiba, congratulations, that's amazing. Cuddled up on the couch with ice on the nuts. Oh, that's right, you were getting the old snipperoo. You got the old snipperoo. It sounds like you're in good spirits. Seems like everything went according to plan. In a couple of months, congratulations on the unprotected sex with no babies. The way any kind and just God would have intended. They put a hot compress on my nether region. It was like a spa day. It sounds like you had, like, I went completely under, but it sounds like you had a better go of it than I did. Mine felt very much like a medical procedure for sure. Can I get through there?
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
There's, even if I get through there, I don't get through there, so I should stop wasting bombs. Yeah, mine felt more like a medical procedure because they put an IV in my arm. Like, I slept through the whole damn thing. But they put an IV in my arm. I was in a, you know, I was in the gown. Yeah, there was nothing spa day about my experience. I felt like I was going back for any other surgery. Sort of grown up tier 1, 56 months. Our God is not a benevolent God. Down from 177 to 162. Ugh. I just gotta keep treating working out and weight loss like quitting smoking. I just gotta keep trying to get going until something sticks and catches. As long as I'm putting effort in, I feel like I'm succeeding so long as I'm trying to succeed. At some point, you just have to imagine, hopefully, fingers crossed, that at some point it just will start to work for me. I mean, like, when I say start to work, I mean, like, the scheduling. Obviously, the exercise and nutrition is all just math. It's all just math. That's calories in versus calories out. But for me, the tricky part is that I feel like, man, I wish I had something that started fire. Besides a bomb. The tricky part for me is always actually finding the scheduling, making the scheduling and sleep work. There's a bit more to it. I choose to believe that it's just math that makes it simpler for me. You got to get things down. You got to get things down to coloring book level for me to be able to buy into it. I need it to be that simple. If it gets any more complicated, my eyes are gonna glaze over and I'll give up. So even if it's not that simple, I need to believe that it's that simple. Simplicity is elegance. I was supposed to go under for my snip, but they saw how nervous I was and just gave me extra happy juice, so I was out. Hell yeah. My vasectomy doctor gave me that little bit that a dentist hooks around your neck and nose to get nude from the, and was told to get nude from the waist down and cover myself with it. So I had a tiny little rectangle to dangle over my dangle. Yeah, I'm in the same boat, Lauren. I kind of wish that my instinct when I was like stressed out was not to comfort eat all the goddamn time, but diet breakdown is so important. Sure, right. I mean, that makes sense to me. That's like common sense stuff to me. When I say it's calories in versus calories out, I mean, I'm not saying that I should be allowed to eat nothing but $2,000 or $2,000. Maybe I should be allowed to eat $2,000 worth of Pop-Tarts. I'm not saying that every day I should be allowed to eat 2,000 calories worth of Pop-Tarts and expect to get shredded. I'm just saying, generally speaking, when trying to maintain a healthy diet, that I should just, you know, basically have like, hey, did you work out today? Great, you get 2,200 calories. Did you not work out today? You get 1,800 calories. And then just have that work over time. As long, that whole thing for me just works under the assumption that I'm trying to eat well. And not just, yeah, not just like cramming straight chocolate syrup into my face for every meal. Dude, I had Pop-Tarts this morning. Speaking of eating better, I had Pop-Tarts this morning. Strawberry frosted, the best kind. I quit smoking after 30 years on July 11th and gave 25 pounds since. It's rough. Yep, I 100% shot up to 250 pounds, which was about 40 pounds heavier than where I was when I quit smoking, lowly henchman. And then, you know, not now, I guess, but at the time I lost the weight. The way I looked at it was that it was way easier. Can I just kick this thing? The way I looked at it was that it was way easier to lose the weight if I could breathe when I exercised. Nah, that's not good. The way I looked at it was I could lose the weight if I could breathe to exercise. But it was gonna be tough for me to exercise if I was hooked up to an oxygen tank. So I quit smoking first. The old deal with the gator closest to you in the swamp debate. Ooh, that's gonna blow up. What a lob. Lob god. You see what you've done, my friend? You see what you've caused to happen? Little pyro prick. Gross, Taffy. So unhealthy. Shove second donut in mouth. Instead of rice, we eat quinoa breakfast every single morning. It was a half cup of quick cook instant oatmeal raw prepared at about 2 scoops of protein powder, low sugar. 1 teaspoon. Is that sunflower oil? The tricky bit for me, God, the fucking world is exploding right now. The tricky bit for me is that I'm generally also cooking for 3 other people, so it can become a little hectic trying to come up with stuff that's like good for me that doesn't taste like I'm punishing them. Sunflower butter. Sorry, sunflower butter. I like generally Kiba. It's not necessarily. It's like you know, like, oh, I can't do that. That oatmeal sounds too time intensive. It's just that I'm normally not hungry for breakfast. Like that was partially what made yeah. I hate myself. I think I hit a lamp. Yeah, I'm just generally not hungry for apples. I'm generally just not hungry for breakfast. I love breakfast food, but by the time I'm hungry enough to eat breakfast food, it's lunch. Excuse me? Doesn't look like there's anything over there. What's going on over here? I think I hit a lantern throwing that gunpowder potion. Simply have breakfast for lunch. I do. Sometimes I have breakfast for dinner. I'm a radical. Taffy is ungovernable. Ungovernable. No gods, no masters. There we go. Finally. I just wanted some gold out of that exchange. Anyway, keep your blood sugar stable. One of the good things about whole grains instead of processed carbs. I mostly engage in whole grains. I don't often do processed, like white flour and processed carbs. Oh, shit. We're gonna let that happen. Dang, just jumped out of a holy mountain and got insta-killed. Yeah, you and me both. You'll notice that this whole area looks very beginning of the game-y. Maybe we don't need to go down that way. Maybe we can go underneath. So anyway, I don't know. I'm not trying just to make excuses. I am saying that at some point I'm hopeful that I can kind of get my act together and accomplish many of the same things you are. I'm just finding it to be way more difficult in my 40s than I did in my 20s. Is all I'm trying to put out there, I guess. Yeah, this game can be a little unforgiving at times. Gold! There we go. I'm not really seeing anywhere else to go. I guess there was a lot of space to the bottom right I don't think we covered. Damn, I was like, I better hit him with this shot because we're landing on him. Oh my god, I forgot about the frogs. I didn't even see him. Stop stressing that you're dying and getting sent back to the beginning. Well, I mean, you know, I'm not saying that you should leave the channel because I keep dying over and over again. You are talking to a person who thoroughly enjoys dying in like Soulsborne games, and I feel like this is the same thing. I'm lamenting it because I'd like to see more of the game. That's really kind of... I don't mind losing in this game. There's just a part of me that's also super eager to see the rest of it. So I get disappointed because I want to see more of it. It's not really like I'm not keeping any of you here because of my ridiculously good gameplay. That maybe happens on one or two different kinds of games in all of existence. my lamentation about that is just that I want to see more of the game, and it is bothersome to me that I keep getting sent back to the beginning because I want to see what that next like crazy overpowered wand build is. I'm just here so I don't get fined. I think this man's dead. The guy who blew it all up. It'd be different if it was Isaac. Dying too many times on Isaac is like insulting to me because I'm really, really good at Isaac. So when I die a couple of times in a row, it does put me in a funky place. I don't mind dying here. It doesn't bother me at all. What does bother me is I don't like going back to the beginning. Because there's so much cool shit I want to see. That chat's been empty since 1932. Whoa! God damn it. Damn this poison being everywhere and shit. Ow. Well, that's rough. Hold on. With you in a second. No! That's the wrong one. Oh, it's the wrong one. No! That's the wrong one. Oh, it's the wrong one.